So, it's a little chilly tonight. Yeah, 41 outside. Decided to fire up the mantel lamp once again, of course. And a lot of people don't realize how finicky these really are. If you don't have the wick trimmed perfectly, you get little soot spots. You can't turn them up all the way because they get, kind of just grouchy about it. And if you're not careful, you end up burning the wick. Or burning the mantle, I mean. And that's bad, because these mantles are getting harder and harder to find. But for some reason tonight, Allie's burning really hot. She has got to be pushing at least 5.5, maybe 6,000 watts of heat. Yeah, she's making even the ceiling a little warm. I might pull up some thermal images of that later. But the mantle herself, the whole thing is glowing very, very evenly, and that's rare. Usually you want to burn to one side or the other. The wick can be a real pain in the ass to trim properly. And tonight, yeah, she's in a very good mood. She's got to be putting out at least 50 watts of light. And like I said, plus 5,000 watts of heat. She's warm. I mean, I'm standing a good 2 feet away, and yeah, I can feel the heat. No problem. And one of the best parts is, most kerosene lamps smell like these guys. That's a flat wick. That's a round wick, but not a mantle lamp. And then they're in the another flat wick. They stink. And I mean, they stink bad. They smell horrible. They smell like, burning kerosene. The mantle lamps, not so much. They smell a little at first when you first fire them up. And the heat hasn't kicked on in my house in the last 5 hours. It's 41 degrees outside and dropping. It is almost 75 in this room, and this room is zoom out here, well, 14 by 20 with a giant gaping hole in it. When I came into this room, it was 68, 67 degrees. That was about 4 hours ago. So in that 4 hours, that mantle lamp has increased the temperature from 68 to 74 degrees. And all it's doing is sitting over there and producing a nice, beautiful... Let me see if I can... Yeah, that's pretty damned accurate. That's about as much light as... That lamp actually looks brighter than it should. But that mantle lamp, I mean, I'm a fan of all lighting types, of course. There's LED. This one's incandescent. Flat wick oil. Mantle lamps. You name a light source and I love them, but having one that is an alternative heating source is definitely one of the best things you could do. In a cold environment like Wisconsin, it's awesome. They're not cheap. They're a little maintenance heavy, I guess you could say. They take some time to learn. But definitely worth spending the money. And if you see one of these antiques, say at a rummage sale, I highly suggest you grab one. They are a worthy investment, to say the very least. Not to mention, if you're refilling your kerosene bottles at the gas station at $5 a gallon, well, they're a pretty affordable heat source. I mean, who doesn't want 5,000 watts of heat